Good morning, Amazon. Flash briefing.
Jamie, getting your flash briefing.
Are you getting
In
it?
NPR News.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Corva Coleman. The former parent company of Silicon Valley Bank has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. As NPR's David Gura reports, SVB Financial Group is hoping to auction off its other businesses.
When Silicon Valley Bank imploded, it became the second biggest bank failure the U.S. has seen. California regulators shut it down. The Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the FDIC, took it over, and it was turned into Silicon Valley Bridge Bank. So far, it has not found a buyer, and it's not part of this process, which is now underway in New York.
Nobody want to buy it?
SVB Financial says it's filing for bankruptcy so it can evaluate strategic alternatives for its other subsidiaries, including its investment bank and its wealth management business. It will also try to get rid of other assets. David Gura, NPR News, New York.
Chinese President Xi Jinping will go to Moscow next week to meet Russian President Vladimir Putin. China has not condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine, but it has put forward what it says is a peace plan to solve the conflict. The U.S. has rejected that proposal. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says if China urges a ceasefire in Ukraine, the U.S.
Well, the
would
U.S.
not
wasn't
back
involved
call.
in it, were they?
Kirby
So the
says it would
proposal
only allow
stands
Russia to
because it
permanently
doesn't
seize
involve
territory
the
it
U.S.
illegally took by
Doesn't
invasion.
matter if they
The
reject
ceasefire
it.
now is, again,
They're not involved in it.
effectively the ratification of Russian
It's
conquest.
a bystander saying,
It would
I don't
in effect
think I want you to
recognize
take
Russia's
the
gain
left-hand turn towards the water park. I want to go to the roller coaster. Well, you're not the one
allowing
driving,
Russia
are you?
to continue to occupy sovereign Ukrainian territory.
Kirby says the U.S. is aware that China's relationship with Moscow has continued to grow since Russia invaded Ukraine more than a year ago. Turkey's president says his country will approve Finland's application to join NATO. As a NATO member, Turkey has had the ability to block the application. Turkey is still holding up a similar request by Sweden for NATO membership. North Dakota's Supreme Court has ruled against the removal
heck
of
with
a
that,
preliminary injunction blocking the state's abortion
Come on,
law.
everybody be
Dave
good to
Thompson
everybody.
with
Take
Terry
care of your own
Public has this
citizens.
report.
The state's
Leave
laws on
everybody else the
restricting
hell
abortion
alone.
services had a trimmer
AKA
mechanism so
United
it would take
States.
effect when Roe v.
You
Wade
listen?
was overturned.
Biden,
But the state's lone abortion clinic filed a lawsuit
all the
saying the
powers that
state's
be.
constitution provides a fundamental right to an abortion. The
Congress.
clinic asked the district court for a preliminary injunction. That was granted. State Attorney General Drew Wrigley asked the state Supreme Court to vacate the injunction, but that court ruled the clinic demonstrated likely success that there is a fundamental right to abortion in limited incidents of life-saving and health-preserving circumstances. That means the injunction will stay in place until a decision is made in the clinic's lawsuit. For NPR News, I'm Dave Thompson in Bismarck, North Dakota.
On Wall Street, the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down more than 440 points. That's more than 1%. This is NPR. Protesters in several French cities are demonstrating against changes to the country's retirement plan. The French retirement age is being lifted from 62 to 64 years old. French President Emmanuel Macron triggered a
Of
little
course.
used constitutional power to push
Government's
the
at work.
measure through. It wasn't clear the bill would pass France's lower house of parliament. Unions have fiercely opposed the change, and countrywide strikes have been called. Lawmakers in Europe are urging the UN to investigate a wave
Viva
of
la
poisonings that left some 13,000 schoolgirls in Iran ill. NPR's Peter Kenyon reports some politicians have blamed religious entities that reject education for girls.
The resolution by the European Parliament calls the poisonings, quote, this atrocious attempt to silence women and girls in Iran, and asks the UN Human Rights Council to investigate. The wave of illnesses has seen the public's opinion of the government plummet, well beyond the anger caused by the death of a young woman while in the custody of Iran's morality police last September. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, called the poisonings an unforgivable crime. He told state TV that the death penalty would be an appropriate sentence for the perpetrators. Iranian officials have tried to blame foreign-based agents and media for the rising discontent. Peter Kenyon, NPR News, Istanbul.
In the U.S., severe weather pushed through the plains yesterday. The National Weather Service says large hailstones were reported in some parts of Oklahoma and Texas. This morning, a storm is pushing through eastern Texas and other parts of the South. Forecasters have also posted wind warnings, saying some winds could gust up to 50 miles per hour. I'm Corva Coleman, NPR News in Washington.
For the 7th year on
Thanks,
the Code Switch
Corva.
podcast,
All right, Amazon.
conversations about race
Skip.
identity go way
Amazon.
beyond the day's headline.
Skip.
In NASA news, new technology is a key to helping NASA advance its long-term exploration goals for the benefit of all.
Is
To
it?
support its effort,
Because I
the
think they
agency
would
announced
long-term
Thursday it will create
explore
2 new
whether they had new
institutes to develop
technology or not.
technology
Don't
in
you?
critical areas for
I mean, it's a
engineering
money
and
pit.
climate
Come on.
research. NASA has issued $50 million in awards to 14 organizations to develop manufacturing processes and advanced composite materials for aircraft structures. These green technologies hold the potential to help reduce aviation carbon emissions.
Really?
NASA is awarding more than $3.8 million to 21 museums, science centers, and other informal education institutions for projects designed to bring the excitement of space science to communities across the nation and broaden
That's
student
cool.
participation in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Cool.
NASA has another cargo shipment en route to the International Space Station following a successful Falcon 9 launch of
Another cargo
SpaceX's 27th resupply mission for the agency. NASA and Axiom Space have signed a mission order for the third private astronaut mission to the International Space Station, targeted to launch no earlier than
Forget the
November
missions to the
2023
moon,
from the agency's
Dark side
NASA's
of the
Kennedy
moon,
Space Center in
crater
Florida.
near the South
In
Pole.
weather.
They
Currently,
forgot.
in
They
Seattle,
forgot
it's
already.
42 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect
Alright,
intermittent
Amazon.
clouds.
Off. Off. Bye-bye. Okay, Amazon. Tell us a joke.
What do mustaches wear on a hike?
What do
They're He-Man
mustaches
shoes.
wear on a hike? I don't know. They're food and shoes? Okay. I guess we got a lot of messy mustache eaters. Alright. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend. Wherever you are, happy St. Patrick's Day. Peace. Oh, yeah, I'm wearing green every day under the hat, see? If you're tall, you're okay, but if you're short, it may not be a good idea.